welcome to another video by DFW Gunworks. Again, thank you for all of the support you guys gave me in the last video, the Smith & Wesson. Thank you for following, liking, subscribing, whatever you guys did. Thank you very much. I did notice it. I do appreciate everything you guys do. Just trying to bring you guys some more videos. Again, I don't make any money off these videos. I'm just trying to bring you guys information, and I enjoy shooting these pistols for you guys. So today, I'm bringing to you probably what's considered a collector's holy grail of a pistol. It is, if you didn't already see the thumbnail, the CZ 75 TS Czechmate Parrot. Now this pistol is definitely going to be like a competition shooting pistol. It is probably one of the best competition shooting pistols out there that you can buy straight out of the box and not have to do any work to it. It's nice because it's based off the CZ 75 platform, so it's a 9mm, no 45. For the 45, I think you need the 97, the CZ 97. But this is the based off the 75, and it is off the Czechmate. This is just a Parrot edition, so it's got yellow and orange aluminum grips. It's got the green magwell extender here to help you out loading magazines. It's got the red magazine bottoms, unlike the Czechmate's blacks, the regular Czechmate. It's got a purple charging handle. And then a Seymour sight that has a blue, anodized blue sight plate here, along with a couple other features. It's got this big old compensator muzzle brake-esque front piece here, as well as it's got a thumb rest for your offhand here, left hand. I've heard some people say that the charging handle's on the wrong side. You can put it on the other side, whatever side you'd like. If you're shooting right-handed and you pull the left, go that way and come back up to it. It works just fine. Does have a newly redesigned single action red trigger here. But yeah, this is the CZ 75 Czechmate Parrot edition. Now these are extremely rare pistols. I will say that if you ever see one, which I'm very lucky to be able to see this one, but if you ever see one, probably the only one you ever see. CZ makes about 10 of these a year, and only 5 make it into the United States. So if any of those 5, or if you know anybody that has one of those, I'd recommend seeing if you can borrow it, see if you can go shoot it, see if you can and just see it in person, because this pistol is all the hype and more. My brother didn't even know about this pistol. He's a big gunhead, and I said, hey man, I got this pistol for us to shoot. It's a CZ 75 Czechmate Parrot. He said, what is that? And went to shoot it, and this gun is by far the best pistol that I've ever fired. You can say that because of all the add-ons. You can say that because of the red dot sight and the brake here and everything, the weight of the pistol. You can say that because of the trigger. But regardless, this is the best pistol I've ever fired. Oddly enough, no one's going to carry it with all these add-ons on it. But if you did, it's incredibly easy to get follow-up shots. I will say what's nice about this pistol is the slide here rides along on the inside of the frame, and the rails are the full length of the gun, which keeps that bore axis a lot lower than most guns and helps out for follow-up shots, along with the fact that the red dot sight isn't mounted to the to the slide itself. It's mounted to the frame. Sorry. Neat pistol though. Did have a fun time shooting it. A lot of times these pistols, the reason why you don't see very many videos on YouTube of these pistols is because of the price. People have to pay a pretty penny for these things. That being between the prices of $3,400 to $3,700 for a brand new pistol. I was lucky enough to have a coworker lend me this. He said I can borrow it, do a video on it, shoot it, enjoy it. I shot it, took it apart very carefully, because this gun's probably the most nicest gun I've ever shot before. Put it back together, and yeah man, it's just a beautiful pistol. This one is for sale. He's only selling it for, I believe, $3,000. I haven't figured out where he's selling it, if he's selling it online or locally. But yeah, he is selling his. He said he wants to just get something else. He bought it, he enjoyed it, he shot it. But regardless, this pistol is beautiful. So without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and dive into like an unboxing. I'm going to show you guys what else in the box. There is the bigger barrel that is missing from there. He did keep that. He has that at the house, just for the fact that he just had it in his safe, didn't pull it out of his safe. But everything else is in the box. I'm going to show you guys everything that the CZ comes with. I have some range footage. I'm going to talk about it a little bit more. This pistol is, like I said, it's probably the best pistol I've ever fired. Here's again for you guys to look at. But without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and dive into this video. Let's get this unboxing and some range footage. All right, guys. So got a new camera I'm gonna go in here, but if I'm in the picture, I'm gonna try to get out as quick as I can. Here we go. So if you're lucky enough to see one of these things, they do come in this briefcase-esque style case, which is pretty neat. Here you go. You have it there. CZ 75TS Czechmate Parrot, caliber 9mm Luger. Let's go ahead and open this up. I don't think I can fit the whole thing in the picture, but we're gonna go ahead and see what best we do here. Here we go. Pretty nice case for a pistol. So here you have your standard lock. Comes in a lot of our pistols nowadays. Got some documents, your manual here, a couple more Seymour documents here for your red dot sight. If I go through this kind of quickly, I know it's because you guys don't necessarily want to see an unboxing of a video or of the pistol. I know you guys are more interested in facts, things like that of the pistol. But I'm gonna go ahead and talk about what I can. All right, so first and foremost, your Czechmate pistol here. Got an extended magazine release here, only on the left side. It's not ambidextrous. The safety is ambidextrous on both sides there. The slide release or slide lock is only on the left side as well. I don't think you can change that to the opposite side. I think you can change the mag release though to the right hand side. You do have the red dot sight up here, which you have to turn on with the knob here. I'm gonna go and turn it on and see if I can show you guys. So I'll see if I can show you guys here. There you go. Pretty neat. That is adjustable as far as dimmer goes. You can dimmer it down. So it's a pretty neat pistol. Like I said, it's easy to get back on sight with the red dot sight. And next up, you have your thumb stop here. So when you're lining up down sight, that gun's not going to go anywhere. That slide's going to come straight back, and easily you're going to stay on sight. Red dot sight does not move, and it is placed farther forward, so it's easier to get back back onto target. Purple charging handle. I think you guys talked about it already. The gun is actually super smooth. Like I said, again, those rails, they do go along the full length of the pistol, all the way back. So it is very neat of a pistol. I can probably take it apart for you guys here a little bit. I'm not going to pull the sight off again, or the thumb stop here, but I think I can take it apart for you guys so you guys can see kind of the slide come off and go from there, and then I'll just put it back on. A little bit of a skeletonized hammer here, not too crazy, but there is 3 holes to make it a little bit lighter of a hammer. Yeah, 1.5 pound trigger. I will say if you're at the range, if you've never shot a 1.5 pound trigger on a gun, a full metal gun, just coming in just about 3 pounds, it will take you by surprise. So that first shot, you need to make sure you felt the trigger. There's barely any take up on that trigger there. And then it fires. And then the reset, super short, but it's super light, 1.5 pounds. So very neat trigger there. Like I said, it'll take you by surprise. Comparing this pistol to other pistols that I've shot before, I've shot my brother has a 22 Ruger Mark IV, and it has a suppressor for it. And if you already shot a Ruger Mark IV, you know that there's barely any recoil, one because it's 22, but also because it's Ruger Mark IV, and it's one of the bigger 22 pistols. Adding a suppressor to it, that gun does not really recoil at all. And I will say the exact same thing about this gun here. You can shoot this gun and the Ruger Mark IV 22 blindfolded, you probably won't know what you're shooting. The sound is probably what you're going to hear from the 9mm coming out of this gun. But if this was suppressed, you wouldn't know what gun you were shooting. They have almost the exact same recoil, and it's pretty neat the way that CZ was able to get that amazing recoil out of this gun. But again, this is a competition shooting gun, so I can see why they did it. It's to help you guys get back on target, to light that tree up, also known as a race gun, so race that tree, and just do other things out on the competition range. So, put the gun over here off to the side. 3 magazines, 20 round magazines. They all come with red bottoms, with that beautiful CZ logo there, anodized red. And then we have one 27 or 26 round magazine. I apologize, 26 plus 1. That comes with the CZ pistols as well. I will say, loaded all the magazines up, took them to the range, and I think I blew through all four mags in less than like 2 minutes. I was able to shoot it all and keep it on target and blow the target out. So I do have some range footage for you guys as well, that we did go to the range and shoot, and it's pretty nice, man. I recommend if you guys ever get the chance to see one or shoot one or be around one, you know, just spend the money, ask somebody for some 9mm, see if they'll let you take a shot with it, because the gun is unlike any other gun just out there. So here's the 3 magazines here. We do have the so you can remove that huge muzzle brake / compensator. We have the front sight, as well as the placement for that muzzle brake here. If you notice, there is no dot on that front sight. There's no dot on there. Just got the serrations to keep the light out so you guys can stay on target. But if you want to get rid of that huge muzzle brake, that's what this is for here. I do believe that the other barrel that the gun comes with is set up to shoot 9mm major, which is awesome. If you guys have never shot 9mm major, it is very good round to shoot, and it just takes 9mm to the next level. Not a lot of guns can shoot it. This gun can. You have all your tools here, a lot of Allen wrenches, extra screws, the odd colored or copper colored Allen wrench in here. That one's actually going to be for the takedown on the recoil spring. So you'll need to put that in the barrel, pop the recoil spring out. That'll hold it from coming back on you. More Allen wrenches here, just more tools for all the add-ons you have on the gun, sight adjustment tools, extra pins, as well as tools to be able to take off the thumb rest. You have a magazine loader here as well for your CZ mags. I usually use Uplula, but it's nice that the gun actually did come with a CZ mag reloader. We have the cleaning tools here. There's an extra spring here. Cleaning tools, sorry. Cleaning tools. You have your brush. You have your barrel cleaning tools here. And additional spring, I believe whenever you set up your 9mm major barrel, pop this spring in there. You don't have to, but it is going to be additional spring in there for you to do in case you want to do that. Down in here we have the a smaller thumb rest. I'll show you guys. Smaller thumb rest, just in case you don't want something protruding out too crazy like the one on the gun here. So size of thumb rest, really, I mean, to be honest, it's just a preference. But nothing wrong with having the big thumb rest there. Help keep that gun on target. And then we do have a bottle of some cleaning oil there, as well as the rear sight. So you can get rid of the charging can on the back and throw the rear sight back on. It's just much easier to be able to rack the slide without the rear sight, because you can't really grab on anything. You can't really grab on anything back here. You can probably reach in here with your fingers, you know, and pull. Not really too much grip on that, but you know, I guess that charging handle there, I can reach farther forward. But still, having that charging handle on there makes a huge difference. Being able to grab that barrel. I mean, you can just pull from the front, but it's just if you're gonna have that Seymour sight on there, put that charging handle on the left or the right, and just have it on there, because it's gonna help out a lot. But that rear sight will actually go right under here and actually barely flush fits under that Seymour sight, which does kind of come off pretty quickly here. Three bolts, 3 screws, sorry. Yep. Bottle of oil here, cleaning oil. And that's it, kind of what all you get in the box. I said the additional barrel was in here. He does have it, I think, in his safe at home, so he didn't have that in the box here. But that's the one thing I'm missing out of the box here, is that additional barrel. But back to the CZ. I think I mentioned it earlier in the video, and it's pretty neat. It's a pretty neat fact. The fact that the gun itself is one of 5 that comes into the U.S. Every year out of the 10 made. Let me see if I can go ahead and pop this gun open for you without taking the sight off. It is just like any other CZ75, but the fact that the rails run the entire length is actually really nice for the gun itself. I don't know if I can do that without taking that side off. It'd be kind of rough. Yeah, because I gotta hold that back. I can try it. Let's see here. Let's try. Use just a magazine to pop that out. The other end here. Look at that. So the entire, like I said before, these rails, and the neat thing about CZs is they run the entire length of the gun. Look at those rails. It's so nice, like I said, to see a gun like this in this condition, because you know that exactly like what goes on with the system inside of this entire gun. It's just I just recommend if you're not a CZ person, if you've never shot a CZ gun, to shoot one and just to realize, sorry, to shoot one, I said shoot one, to shoot one and just to see what exactly I'm talking about with that lowered bore axis. If you look closely, you see there CZ 75 TS Czechmate, pretty neat. Here's your recoil spring. If I push that forward, I can pop in the pin there and pull the recoil spring out. But yeah, it's a pretty neat gun. I went in and cleaned it up for him. I shot the gun without cleaning it first. Didn't need a cleaning before, but the gun shot flawlessly, even while dirty. And clean it up and get this back to him. Just, you know, as a thanks for using it, I went in and cleaned it for him. But like I said, again, the gun is for sale. Don't know where he's selling it at, but pretty neat. Back on there. And to put guns like this back together, especially like my my CZ P09. Pop that back in there. And it goes straight in. There we go. Pretty neat. So yeah, guys, this is the CZ 75 TS Czechmate Parrot Edition. All in all, you guys can say it's kind of silly of a gun, but just all the colors, man, they make it different, and the fact that it's just the Parrot Edition, it just makes it that much more rare, and it's pretty neat. If you guys ever get the chance to see one of these pistols, I recommend, again, I know I've said it like many times, but see if you can get your hands and shoot this pistol and just see what I'm talking about. So let's go ahead and get the range footage up here, and I'll show you guys what I did at the range. The audio quality, I don't know what happened. I think it kind of cut out a little bit, or something was going on with my mic. I'm gonna try and get a better mic when I'm recording at the range. That way it doesn't pick up everything else. But you can kind of see how I get back on target with this gun. I did put a couple of rounds of some Underwood ammo through it. Shot fantastically, but other than that, put about 200 rounds of brass through this gun, and it performed flawlessly. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get that range footage going. Again, guys, thank you guys for supporting and watching the videos. The next video coming out, now that I have kind of the setup here going, I do have, and I'll show you guys a sneak peek if you'd like. Actually, I don't have that gun out, so I won't show you a sneak peek. Sorry for saying that, but I'm gonna do a Steyr AUG next, or STG 77, however you guys prefer it. It is the Gen 1, first gen, 40th anniversary edition that I did also borrow from another coworker of mine. Got the range footage, just need to get the footage for you guys, the unboxing, all that jazz, and talking about it, and I'll have that up pretty soon. But definitely wanted to get this Parrot one out to you guys, because this is probably by far my favorite gun as to date that I've shot, that I've done a video on. So again, guys, let's go ahead and get this range footage for you, and again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Got you some range footage of the CZ 75 TS Czechmate Parrot Edition. As you can see, all the colors are a little different. Got the red dot sight on it, charging handle, muzzle brake, compensator. 3 mags here, 60 rounds. There's also a 25 round magazine here. I'm not going to shoot this one. I'm having a little issues with it, but I'm pretty sure it's probably just choosing. This is federal ammo, so let's go ahead and put some rounds through here so you guys can see exactly how it shoots. 1.5 pound trigger. The red dot sight makes it really easy to get back on target. feels like a parachute. I'm pretty sure it's just a combination of both the weight and the muzzle brake, but it does not feel barely any recoil. So. See on the target, with it. I've got a piece of that target itself, but yeah, beautiful gun. Other than that, man, it's awesome. I don't know if you can carry it, but there you go, guys. CZ 75 TS Czechmate Parrot. Sweet gun. I'm gonna shoot Underwood. So it's loaded to plus P. Just gonna try this out in the Checkmate. Probably do 3 shots. Yeah. Zero recoil, man.